Sometimes I say shit I've been saying for years. And the shit just go, you believe Fat Joe said hip hop was Puerto Rican and black? Whoa! My God, the world changed on me, nigga. I'm like, yo!
No, you know what?
Where you been?
Let's get into that. Because I think people outside of New York, it's hard for them to understand, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, Trinidadians, Jamaicans, Guyanese.
First of all, let's start by this.
Around each other.
Let's start by this. These rumors were made by radical black racists. Let's just say that. Okay, it's a group of these guys that don't want to hear Jamaican, don't want to hear Guyanese, they don't want to hear a black guy that ain't down with them. Right? So their job is to criticize anybody who don't look like them or who ain't black American.
Who are these guys?
You want me to say their name? We're going to give them too much clout.
I mean,
the FBA, Foundational Black Authority, whoever the fuck these broke niggas is. I'm just keeping it a buck. And that shit is to attack everybody on Twitter. You see this nigga who run them? Like, your leader? Oh, man. You gotta be fucking kidding me, man. And so they trying to change the narrative. They're not from New York.
Right.
So they telling a whole nother story. This was whoopity-doop-wop. Yo, bro. Far as I know, we're at Yankee Stadium right now, and it's hip hop's 50th birthday. And the guy who invented it, Grandmaster Flash, my brother carried his crates. My babysitters made up the "Let me hear you say ho."
What?
Twins.
Hold on. Straight cap, bro.
Did you hear that?
What the fuck? Well, let me hear you say ho.
Blasphemy.
His uncle?
Man, whoever.
Or a nigga in the hood he called Unc.
None of them. Man.
Because let me tell you something. Go to any of them. This is back in the day joints, or go to any, listen to the club joint on the radio. Well, let me hear you say ho. That's Uncle now.
Yeah.
You can hear the voice. That sound like Uncle now. The Puerto Ricans wasn't talking like that back then. Let's keep it real. My brothers, they wasn't talking like that back then.
They were speaking their foreign tongue.
They were speaking in their national tongue. Whatever they can. Come on, bro.
Exactly.
But let me hear you say ho.
They just go.
That's Uncle now. Stop that, Joe. That's cat, bro.
Oh, yeah, get out of here.
Come on, man. Here you go, man.
Let me hear you say ho.
Dang it.
So they have a big problem, these guys, right? So they're against anybody who ain't with them. So this ain't a popular message. This ain't what everybody's saying. We might be giving them too much light right here is what I'm trying to tell you. So there's a small minority that get on the Twitters and they running it up. We got a fucking Looney Tune, like your man Lord Jamal, who's a fucking Looney Tune. He's a loony bin, right?
Cut it out.
Cut it, man.
We just said that the drug of choice is attention. It's this and this and that. They get one guy.
I think you like your dopamine levels up.
And he's the wackest nigga in the crew. Be clear.
Hold up.
Cut it.
Cut that, man. Said that sounds like some personal, emotional shit right there.
Exactly.
He said he's the wackest one in the crew and this and that. First of all, we talking about Lord. Yeah, we talking about Lord Jamal, man. Come on, bro. We talking about Lord Jamal, man. Come on, Joey.
Than you.
Come on, Joey.
But now this nigga might be like trying to get lit, trying to say anything. The world's flat, to this, that, anything to go viral. I just told you I stopped my shit because I go too viral. I'm scared. I'm too viral.
Right. I think we in the information era. Some people just they see so many paths and decide to pick on it. Some who ain't the most popular one.
They don't see nothing funny.
You know, they just.
But what I'm trying to tell you is that this opinion comes from a tribe.
Right.
It comes from a group of people that hate everybody.
Just
but them.
agreeing.
You know, this radical Jews, there's radical Catholics, there's radical Puerto Ricans, there's radical anything. If you do enough of that shit, enough of in-house racism, you wind up looking at the world fucked up. We can't even move around. You understand? So that's how this shit come about. These guys don't like nobody but them. So they fuck that. This guy, well, how could he say this? How could he? Bro, have you been to my hood? Do you know where I'm from? You know, we did my brother's funerals. More black people than Spanish people at the funeral sitting next to my mother. Do you know where the fuck I'm from?
So what that tell you?
But you trying to tell us what happened over here.
These hoes ain't loyal.
All the legends I know, when I go to the legendary shit, they're all black and Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
And I sit there with them and I'm like, and they don't believe it. They don't understand. They don't understand, like, that talk. They're like, yo, what the fuck is this about? Like, they're confused. The pioneers, the Grandmaster Flashes, the Cool Hercs, the Melly Mel's, and this. They're like, yo, we don't know what the fuck these people talking about. Well, because they on Twitter and they doing a little something or what. I don't know what the fuck these people do. Like, they're confused. They fucked with the wrong nigga.
Didn't he just say his Uncle Kerry praise for Grandmaster Flash? So what, your uncle ain't recognized what's going on? So that mean, if that's true, that mean y'all was able to come amongst and hide amongst us as a people.
Always said.
But y'all cool around us, y'all black when you around us, but when you're not around us and you get amongst yourselves, no morenos. You get what I'm saying? So if it's, Joe, which one is it? Because if it's either one of them, both of them are incorrect and wrong. You get what I'm saying? You just said your uncle or whomsoever carried crates, am I right?
Right.
The Grandmaster Flashing in the same tone came back and said, those guys not trying to let you recognize and who's who, why, what. You get what I'm saying? So if that's the case, then that means like a lot of black Latinos do when they get a certain round in certain groups, they, especially the majority of us, if they don't want the others to recognize, they act like us.
Exactly.
To blend in. You get what I mean? Until they get around another culture. You see?
The whole entire time.
Whole entire time, man.
That's the problem. Fat Joe the wrong one. He always been the wrong one. He got Achilles and shit. He gonna come out with that shit. You remember Achilles, they wait for the nigga. Is he coming out? Is he coming out? Achilles run out with the sword. Oh my God! They fucked with him. They got him about the tent. This nigga, God! They thought, yo, this is the wrong nigga. He don't care. He ain't scared of nobody. He don't give a fuck. He don't care. He got his own money. What you gonna do to me? Like, he fucked up. You know what I'm saying? You best leave me alone. A lot has changed. A lot has changed. I remember when battle rap was we have a rap battle in a certain way. That is like lawsuits when you lose. You gotta stop.
Whoa.
I have no comment on that one.
Right.
That's all.
2024,
Man, check it out.
Fair use.
I done heard me enough of that. You did.
Fair use.
You did.
Educational purposes.
Educational purposes only. Public information. But damn, man, come on, Joe. For real.
That's how you feel. I respect it.
I respect it too.
It is what it is.
It is what it is, man.
He ain't keeping it a secret. You know, it was what was in the darkness now in the light. You know.
So let's bring it all the way to the light. Welcome to Morning Coffee.
Good morning.
Yo, what it do, YouTube? You got your boy Big Key in the building.
You know who it is, Taco Montana in the house with morning coffee.
Baby. What y'all sipping on this morning?
Good morning, y'all. You know what I'm talking about?
You did.
Drink up. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So come on, man.
What's going on,
How you doing?
man?
How you doing today?
Man, I'm doing good, man. How you feeling? Yeah. I went with the big brother.
That's right, man.
Yeah.
Moore's in the building.
Yes,
man.
Yeah, slingshots and exotics.
Man,
yeah.
but come on, man. I know you seen it, man.
Man, I've seen it
Fat
for
Joe.
years. Yeah, but this today, right now, you know, It's in the kitchen. It's and that fish grease is hot. This is what's hot.
Joe,
right
what you do, man? What you doing, bro? Why you do that, man? Come on, man. Come on, Joe. Come on, man.
Man.
We gotta keep it authentic, man. You know what I'm saying? But that wasn't a good look. That wasn't a good look. I don't agree with nothing he said. I don't agree with none of that shit he said, man. Nothing that he put out there, man.
None of us do.
You know what I mean?
You know, a lot of people are speaking out on it. So, you know, I don't know where he really got those ideas from. I mean, he's been saying it for a little while. He wasn't saying it in the beginning of his career, but today, you know, he's pushing that. So, I don't know.
And it may be the reason he didn't say it in the beginning of his career, because we the ones put you on.
As usual.
You know what I mean? And I know them record sales didn't come from your community.
No.
Let's keep it honest.
No.
The lifestyle you got, that didn't come from your community, bro. Yeah, they support it, and it's just like when you do music, your family and friends, the close friends, they gonna support you, but that's not where your lifestyle gonna come from.
Right.
That came from us. The same people that put you in is the same people that got you where you at and made your lifestyle the way it is.
Right.
You know?
Uh-huh.
We the consumers, they didn't do that. Sorry, bro. You know?
I guess he might be trying to push, you know, some type of agenda or something, you know, because like if you think about it in the beginning, when it first started out, it wasn't a lot of them like really here. And, you know, the South plays a major role in this that, you know, it's not really spoken about because, you know, we focus a lot on what happened in New York. And so I'm kind of disappointed that up there they didn't guard it, but our people are giving people. So at the time when we doing things, you know, we didn't mind, you know, trying to have people assimilate with us. You know, that's
so,
how.
like you said, I didn't mean to cut you off. Especially you said when they all moved here, when a lot of them came here.
Right.
Their tongue wasn't that rich enough. What I mean by rich enough, I mean correct as far as English.
Correct.
The vocabulary skills as far as the English vocabulary skills wasn't there. It wasn't there yet. You know what I mean? And when they came here, a lot of them moved into black neighborhoods.
Right.
All across America. Mainly when they first started coming in, mainly the East Coast. You know what I mean?
Right.
But when they were in these black neighborhoods, when it first kicked off, what I remember, because we from totally two different generations.
Exactly.
Me and the big homie.
Yeah, I'm from dinosaur age.
No, you know what I'm saying? But even it was the same with his and the same with mine.
Same.
When they were coming over during my time in the 80s, in our neighborhoods all across America,
right,
they wouldn't accept it right away. Am I being correct?
Yeah.
They wouldn't accept it right away.
Yeah.
Some people in the community, in our black communities, may have ran into some, you know, bullies or some people that just didn't take kindness to them, take kind to them. You know what I mean? And ignorance breeds ignorance.
Right.
You know what I mean? Now, with that being said, at the same time, a lot of us in the communities, me myself, and I know Taco, listen to Taco Montana, listen to the name, baby.
Yeah.
You feel me? I don't want to make nobody feel like we selling anything or,
right,
you know, but we adopted it. We came, hey, come on, this is what it is. Our culture adopted them into the black communities. You know what I'm saying? They in the households, different households, going from house to house, right along with us. You know what I mean? Let's keep it authentic. You know what I mean? So we had to bring whatever they know about hip hop or the rap music today, we had to introduce that to them. We had to bring them outside the house. If they was allowed. Because they used to say what? What their parents would tell them.
Those Morenos, stay away.
Let's keep it real. Let's keep it authentic.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I done dealt with enough, you know, Latino women and, you know, Mexican women, and they tell you the truth. They told me the truth. It is what it is. You know what I mean? But back to what I was saying, we had to introduce what they know too, because when they first came here, they was intrigued by the culture.
Exactly.
If they didn't see it when they was already at home. Oh, I want to get there to see that. I want to see that. And when they got here, they was intrigued. Oh, what kind of dance is that? Or what type of music is that? They was intrigued by it. You know what I mean? Let's keep it authentic. And if it was, like the lady said, hip hop was started, you know, what do you say? It was created 50-50.
Yeah.
We not even from New York. We from DC, man.
Correct. The South.
We know better than that. You see what I'm saying? We know better than that. But come on, man.
The roots wrong.
Come on, man. Let's keep it.
Take the roots deep. South Carolina.
The root. Let's go deep. The root of it. Man. I ain't gonna.
Don't play
before it was hip hop. Let's take it back. Let's take it back to the chitlin circuit. Hold on. Matter of fact, let me just do this. Still to this day, the music got to run through the South first. Yeah. You got to go on that chitlin circuit first. You get what I'm saying? And once the chitlin circuit, it do what it do down there. You see what I'm saying? Mainly places South Carolina and Carolinas. You get it? And the surrounding states like Atlanta and stuff like that, next to the neighboring states. The major tower down there many years ago, like what the 40s, the 50s and stuff like that, the main tower down there for black communities in surrounding neighboring states was in South Carolina. It's in the Carolinas. So a lot of black music, like I said, had to go through the chitlin circuit first. It got to go through that South. And that music that they had down there what was it? This is the old big homie right here. What was it?
The bebop?
The bebop and the scatting and scatting producers rapping and all.
Going deep.
You know what I mean?
Those roots.
But now let's get to the hip hop. That's down there in the South. Now let's get to the hip hop. The hip hop comes from New York, bro. Give them what they give. Give it to them. That's theirs.
That's y'all.
They created that, bro.
One love.
They created that. That's theirs. Hip hop. We ain't say scatting. We ain't say rapping or none of that. Bebop. Hip hop. That's theirs. You get it? Those are the creators. Those are the gods. You get it? Far as the cultural and the ethnicity group, look like us. You get what I'm saying? As a people, as a one whole. Let's keep it honest. It wasn't enough of y'all around yet.
Not yet.
It wasn't enough of y'all around yet. The numbers y'all didn't have the numbers yet to even make that possible as being a 50-50 thing.
Exactly.
You get what I mean?
So I want us all to know this is that God created us so special, and we're able to do so many wonderful things, and it's just like I am. I have something, and once I succeed in it, I'll just drop it and move on to the next thing. Because God gave us
the creators.
That's it. So we're so loving as a people. So what we did, we understood the struggles that we had, and we didn't want to impose that on other people. So we're just loving. But that's something they don't understand because they come over with a different mentality. So that's why I am for when they say, shut down that border. Definitely. It brings it to that because this is the way they're acting, because they didn't act that way because of numbers. We brought them into the neighborhood. We made them cool and all like that. And so what they did was took what we had, went back, created their little communities and things, and stayed more to themselves. I'm not saying that's what the masses of them, but enough of them, these are speaking for their people. That's how they feel. They're right there. So, understand it, but I've always known it. So now we're in a time of the generation where other people can see it. So they must have not seen it. So they need to catch up to me, as far as like recognizing. It's been here for a long time. So I don't know what it would take for us to recognize what he's saying. I mean, they're saying the truth. I mean, I respect that because I'd rather know than not know. But now that it's out in the open, we all can see. So when we tell them what time it is, now they can believe.
Right. See, our people, especially our women, it goes back to our women. The way that men act now. The way men act now goes back to our women as far as our mothers, older sisters, aunties, grandparents. We have a thing with, the men got it from the mamas.
Right.
That emotional shit.
Right.
And we ain't supposed to have that. God didn't make us that way. But since we had single parent homes and stuff like that, we were raised by a lot of men raised by their parents. So you got that emotional side to you.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? So we have always, from the beginning of time, our women, starting with our women, have been feeling sorry for something or someone and adopting it. You get what I'm saying? Bringing it on in. You know what I mean? And making it as if it was already ours anyway, a part of us. And when we do that, it puts us in bad situations where as though, it leaves the doors open. You get what I'm saying? For the wolf.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? But the wolf, not tripping off him. The wolf, he doesn't come in the house first. It's the fox. They send the babies. They send the babies first.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? The innocent looking ones. You get what I'm saying?
The setup.
And it's a setup the whole time. And then after you send the babies and we accept the babies months or a year or two down the road, then the female will come. Oh, this must have been the mom. You get what I'm saying? Then after that, a few years, you nurse them back together. Now guess who comes? The male. That's the wolf. He showed up for a whole nother reason. You get it? He had eyes in there the whole time. You get what I'm saying? Working the whole time. And we adopted those eyes.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? And and I don't mean to be long-winded with this. It goes back to all of us have been colonized before. We've all been colonized, right?
Right.
And when that colonization and that slave trade started, it was the Spaniard.
Yes.
It was the Portugal and Spaniard slave trade, right?
Yep.
The Portuguese, the Spaniards, and the Dutchess were involved.
Right.
Okay? Now, let's keep it authentic. Now, it's all in who you identify with. Do you identify with your colonized side? You know what I mean?
Correct.
Or do you identify with your ethnicity, your ethnical group? You get what I'm saying? Your nationality, your root. You get what I'm saying? Do you identify as that? Now, whatever you identify as, that's what you're going to act out as a human being.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? Now he say that they black, they use these terms and these words loosely, like the N word and stuff like that. You know what I mean? If you use those words and you say you have this and that, it goes back to all of them.
Right.
What do they identify as? What do they claim? Are they claiming the Spaniard side? Because if you claim your Spaniard side, got news for you, sad news, you know what I mean? You're identifying as a colonizer.
Correct.
If you're identifying as with your ethnicity group and your roots, that means you rebuke the colonizers, you rebuke the Spaniards. You may have that tongue just like us. We have a tongue that don't belong to us. True say. But guess what? We don't deal with the colonized part. Nah. Some of us may still have colonized names that was handed down to you from your great grandparents or your grandparents or your moms or pops or whatever like that. And a lot of us do have attributes. And if you're not familiar with an attribute and what an attribute is, I suggest you look it up. You get it? And you may want to do the same thing since you're finally here. You get what I mean? But it all boils down to what they identify with, big bro.
Correct. If you're just coming in the building and you're new to the channel, hit subscribe, like, and share.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Morning coffee.
Morning coffee. You know what I'm saying? So it's another thing though too that we gotta remember. Like Tupac said, first he gotta get his money up, then he's ready to go to war. So basically they got their money up and they ready.
Yeah.
And that's what I take from it. I've always known it, so I'm just glad people are starting to find out what's really going on. And that's not a bad thing. They just gonna keep it in-house within their culture.
Right,
and so we should do the same. So when we do the thing, we just keep it in house as opposed to trying to be so loving and shared with the world, because we can create anything in a second.
Just like you said, it goes back to this: the Moors are in the building. We are the creators. We're made in the image of the Creator.
Exactly.
So that makes us creators. You get what I'm saying? So we'll create something and leave it, walk away from it, and that's what the Moors did. People who were living in, you know, bad situations all across the world and things like that. We would go there. You go visit these places, and we would see what was going on, and we would go if there was bad and whatever king they were under, whatever government they were under. If it was doing bad and they weren't treating the people right, their own people,
right.
We would go in there, take over, not colonize. We don't colonize. It's not in our nature to do that. We will go in there, fight for those people, take it over, build a government for those people, and give that to the people.
Right.
We the ones who was dethroning a lot of kings and queens running around. We dethroned a lot of them. You get it? Because they were treating their people unfairly, like peasants. You get what I'm saying? Which are now homeless people. You know, so-called homeless people now. But we will go to these places and build civilizations and governments for them people to run, show them how to run, and then we will leave it up to them. We don't colonize nothing, and we on to the next. You get what I'm saying? But what happened somewhere down the line, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know, I told you, we so loving.
Yeah.
See, it's okay, you know what I'm saying? It's not a bad thing, you know, but at the same time, we see where it has put us, you know, today. So all of us got to sit back and think like, hey, maybe that wasn't a good idea bringing them in, because what they were actually doing, you know, was, hey, people the styles and this and that, because it's not like we took anything from any culture.
Right.
We are the culture. So we make things hot, you know, on the planet, you know what I'm saying, globally. So that's the whole thing that people have to know. We do that, but now they got their money up and they won't be separate. It's all good.
See, it's just like this though. It wasn't enough for them to. They didn't have their numbers up back then, so therefore they couldn't have been a 50-50 thing when hip hop was created. And still, right now to this day, their numbers are not up. The money might be up. The numbers are not up enough to have 50-50 in hip hop. Y'all still don't have 50-50 in hip hop. We can handfully name all the Spanish or Latin artists that's involved in hip hop. Shout out to Peso, Wolfpack gang out of Texas.
Yeah.
You get it? Salute them. You get it? That's what I'm fucking with. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You feel me? I'm fucking with that.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
MGM Cartel, salute.
Salute.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You feel me? That we and I ain't talking about mainstream artists neither, because a lot of, you know this, you know the music game better than me. A lot of commercial artists get their game and their swag from the underground artists. But since they're mainstream and commercial, they got how can I split it? They got first in to the outlet. You get what I'm saying? Distribution. They can put it on and get it out there to the masses quicker.
Right.
Than that underground artist can. Same thing, bro.
Yeah. See, we got love for everybody, but I mean, we have to also understand what their message is. That's what, you know, I keep going back to. They want to stay within themselves, within their cultures, and it's okay and cool. So we just have to, you know, do us and, you know, move forward. You know, it's no beef or nothing. You know, they're misquoting history. You know, so, you know, it's not correct, but you know, hey, they have the right to say and believe whatever they choose. You know what I'm saying? That make you delusional.
And all cultures are delusional.
Exactly.
When it comes to the racist thing, because all of us do it. All cultures do it.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? But you seen it.
Delusion.
It's delusional. You get what I'm saying? And the numbers and the math don't add up. You get what I'm saying? And like Math Hoffa.
But
Another Brother I Love.
Right. Oh man.
Another Brother I Love. But one of the reasons a lot of people be like, man, why Math ain't checked that? Why he ain't woo? He supposed to be a thing. whatever, you know.
Right.
It's like this. I look at it like this. My opinion.
Right.
Mav might not have touched that because, you know, a lot of people say that not just the Puerto Ricans or the Spanish, you know, the Latin people saying they had 50-50 in it. They saying that the West Indies as a whole
Right.
had a part in it too. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So, like that part, I want to address that part. What you think about that? I want to hear what you got to say about that.
Okay.
Because I think he didn't touch it because of that being the reason.
Well, I think he didn't touch it because he wanted to stay neutral to it and not get involved in it, but he didn't give any pushback on anything. You know, and that's where people gonna have a little disagreement with him. So he should have had like some pushback, and we all know, but we're still talking about it over and over and over again. But that's New York fault, you know, and our people fault again for sharing. You know, we have buffets, you know, of ideas. So everybody eat. You even take plates home. You know, that's how it is with us. So it all come back around. I'm saying we always gonna evolve and do things, but we just still. I'm always gonna bang. They're putting out their message because they feel their bank is up or their money, whatever it is. But you know, Busta Rhymes said, you know, things too that we get our influence from over in Jamaica, which was incorrect. So they're all speaking out of term, some things they wasn't saying in the past, but all of a sudden, like you said on the other show, you know, it's the timing. And hey, why don't you go and check out that video on the rape was doing numbers, you know what I'm saying, support. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But yeah, man, math is like back then. Even I'm gonna take it back then.
Right.
You make them go further. When I was growing up, you know, my mom and my godmother, Darlene.
Right.
Rest in peace. So
rest in peace.
They both used to play reggae music when I was growing up.
Correct.
From very, very young. You get what I'm saying? Me and my brother. In Third World, Oswald, people like that. What's my man? Isaac. What's his name? What's his name? Fi. Gregory Isaac.
Right.
Gregory Isaacs. You know what I mean? People. They was playing it, so I'm familiar with it. And they used to play a lot of Rocksteady. You know, I remember growing up. One of my buddies growing up from Jamaica, his father and his uncle used to play a lot of Rocksteady music.
Right.
You know what I mean? Stuff like that, because they, you know, Rastafari's and, you know, things like that. Then you had your reggae music, but reggae as a whole, reggae is like hip hop. Hip hop has produced so many genres up under it,
right,
which is considered rap music, different types of rap music. Reggae has done the same thing. You get what I'm saying? Reggae music as a whole has produced so many different genres up under it. But even those artists, when hip hop was at its thrive, you get what I'm saying, in the 80s, the same reggae artists in the 80s, shout out to Shopper, right, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Cuddy Ranks, you know what I mean? Shout out to, you know what I mean? Shout out to Burlington Levy.
Yeah.
Ninja Man, my favorite. They didn't consider themselves as rappers or hip hop artists back then
at all.
That was still considered. It was under the reggae umbrella, but that was considered dancehall music.
Under the dancehall music, yeah.
Dancehall music, and they was chanting. They going, yeah, they battling. They doing the same thing. Opposition, you know, but it's not hip hop. They didn't consider themselves hip hop artists back then. Let's keep it authentic. You feel me? So that may be why, you know, my brother Mav didn't touch it. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's my opinion. You know what I mean?
Right.
Keep it authentic.
That's valid. It's a valid point.
You know what I mean? Because I remember growing up when a lot of my brothers, my family is from Jamaica. I got family, right, not my blood family, but I got family that I rock with from Jamaica.
Kingston mine.
You feel what I'm saying? And I remember when they came here, not along with them at the same time, but with my Spanish friends, my Spanish family, because I got Spanish family too. For real.
Right.
You feel me? When they was coming here, when I was growing up in the night schools, you feel what I'm saying? We got with them, you know, they got with us. And we doing things together. Hip hop wasn't being played in their house. It couldn't get played in their house because it could barely get played in some of my house.
At all.
And I'm born here. You get what I'm saying? So therefore, nah, man, you're not gonna do that.
Not in this lifetime.
You're not gonna do that. You're not gonna do that.
No way, no how.
And it's more West Indian and Jamaican rappers now than it still is Latino rappers.
Right.
So the 50-50 don't add up.
The math ain't mathing.
Now if you want to do 50-50, let's give it to the Jamaicans and Black Americans now.
Right.
As a whole. But the Latino brothers still don't meet that 50-50 number.
Delusion.
You get what I'm saying? And like I said, that's our family still. But the numbers don't add up. And Joe, damn, the FBA, Joe, you shouldn't have did that, big bro.
Oh,
Why? And you hear me, I'm calling you big bro because you still family.
well, he separates it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna respect the message. You know, I'm gonna respect the game because
you see, man, that's what I'm saying.
The whole time,
that's what I'm
trying
saying.
to be family.
And this is one of my. This is an elder.
Yeah, you know, we've been doing it a long time, but now that their money is up, you know, our money is still there. I don't understand what he's saying about we broke. He can kill that noise.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know, we like what?
Damn, man.
I mean, but taking shots at us, you know, being disrespectful. Like I said, if he would have been saying it in the beginning, it's okay. But then when you name the group in Texas, you know, the other culture, see, that's cool. The difference is they're not being disrespectful.
Right.
They understand. So that's why it's no beef, but it's just when a person puts something out that, like that, it's like they have the potential to try to colonize. That's what we feel that he's trying to do, to tell youth, you know, in the future that this is what they did, but no.
Like you said, big homie, if this don't get touched now and get straightened out right now, in the future, like you said, generations in the future, somebody's great grandkids,
right?
You feel what I'm saying? Grandkids gonna be thinking that they really had some 50-50 part in doing it, if not more. It may grow into more.
Right.
It may start saying it started in a whole nother country.
They are saying that.
You get what I'm saying? So this is what it's gonna run in. This is what it's gonna turn into if it don't get straightened out right now. Right now. That's what it's gonna end up turning into. You feel what I'm saying? And come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Sad, man.
I don't even know why he would say something like that. You know, salute the Lord Jamal, man.
Salute the Lord Jamal, man. Big homie, man.
Oh, and
God,
Tariq Nasheed, you know, he touched on it. His movie Microphone Check. He did a documentary on it. You know, I support him. I like what he be doing. So,
why you say that about Lord Jamal, man? Come on, bro.
Wow.
Come on, man. It's just so much. It's too much. It's too much. You can't, man. Nah, not Lord Jamal. Nah, we in the city, we in DC. Let me say something to you, man. Brand New, anybody from Brand Nubian can come down here and walk around. Shout out and salute to Sadat X. My big homie, my OG homie, you know what I'm saying, Black Pat.
Lost Boys.
You know what I'm saying? Remember one day came through, brought him straight to the block. You feel what I'm saying? Came to the block to check my big homie. He was in, I think it was a 96, a brand new 96 Nissan Maxima, 4-door joint, right? Pulled up, went straight to the trunk, you know what I'm saying? Had cases of number champagne, Mo, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nectar Imperial, and Demi, you feel me? So gave him, passed him out, woo woo, shout out to Sadat X, you feel me? Brand Nubian, Lord Jamal, Grand Poobah, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, come on, man, you gonna, nah, man, that ain't it.
That ain't going for that.
We ain't going for that.
I can't go for that.
And like, let me get back to it. Like I said, they can walk around down here.
Right.
I don't think Joe will be able to do the same, maneuver the same thing. He can come down. Yeah, the door will probably be, come on down. But I don't think about hitting these hoods and walking around. I don't think he'll be able to do that. Them boys, they did it. They can do it and would and already done it. Even Buster. Let me give it to you like this. Buster's big brother, you know what I'm saying? His oldest brother, they own some property on my block from my hood. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Shout out to Buster Rhymes. You know what I'm saying? I remember back. This was in the '90s. Yeah, he got quiet. Didn't it?
Yeah, he got quiet about that rap.
But back in the '90s, I remember Buster came down. Him, Split Star, and a couple of other people came down, did a little, with the HBO cameras. Just back then, you know what I'm saying? Came on the block with the HBO cameras and everything. One of my big homies, you know what I'm saying? Another big homie out there, Pootie at the time, entertained him, kept him, he just rolled out the red carpet for him and let them know, made them comfortable, you know what I'm saying? Let them know, hey, y'all good right here. You feel me? And I've been having a relationship with his oldest brother since I was a youth. Young. You see what I'm saying? Shout out to Buster, man. You know what I'm saying? Got no ill feelings or nothing to say bad about him. You know what I'm saying? But I remember the interview you was talking about when Buster said it started from this place. But
yeah. He said something. He didn't say he didn't say 50-50.
Right.
He just was trying to, get into. The
he wanted to stay neutral too.
Yeah.
He didn't want to say nothing.
So that's why I say it's nothing. Him is our issue. Like everybody's talking right now about Fat Joe, how disrespectful he's been, and then the fact that Math Hoffa didn't, push back and check him on some things just to keep it, fair. Just ask him questions to be fair. He just let him go on a rant. As opposed to saying, well, hey, well, if you feel this way, well, some will say this, that, and that. He just let him go on this rant. I mean, he got the right to do what he want on. It's his show, man. So, I'm not going to hate on brother in this show. Get your money. But you still got to be fair with the people. You got
to be fair with the people,
That's all.
And here, man, at Morning Coffee, man, we just want to get, we don't like to dog people out. You know what I'm saying? We don't like to disrespect people, man. But, hey, Joe, tighten it up, bro.
Please.
You know what I'm saying? Tighten that shit up, bro.
Yeah.
That ain't it. You know what I'm saying? I know you like who this dude, who this one. Hey, just tighten that shit up, bro. I'm a brother who care. I fucks with you, you know what I'm saying? But don't make it to the point where people like me, myself here, don't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Don't. Let us know what you identify as, man. If you identify with your colonized side, which is the Spaniards, let it be known, bro. Let it be known.
Come out the closet.
Separate yourself, bro. For real. Anything else you want to add on, Big Homie?
Yeah. Make sure you like, subscribe, share. Everybody. And join us on Morning Coffee.
Yeah.
As we continue to give you what you need.
Yes, indeed. Don't forget about Slingshots in Exotic and Taco Montana TV, man, on Facebook and on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Let's get those numbers up. And we got this giveaway I told you is coming after the 26th of December, day after Christmas, man. We're giving away a dirt bike ATV. We got an ATV dirt bike giveaway coming up. And the person who's going to be the 1,000 subscriber, that's who's going to be the winner. That could be you. That's going to be the winner.
Subscribe, like, share now. Let's get it.
Let's get it.